All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS. And salute to York around the world that's teaching truth. You know, 100%. Whether you're within GMS or not GMS, we all brothers. You know, if you are teaching this Bible 100% as it is, not going to the left, not going to the right. All right, my name is Maya Kahala Bangad. With Chicago branch of Great Millstone. Make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Hebrew Israelites or Israelites. We are the legit descendants. We are the legit blood descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the confusion of faith that's scattered abroad. All right. So, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right, and our people destroyed for lack of knowledge because they violate the law, statute, commandments. All right, that's why that's why the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American are in the low state today's, man, because they, which they actually are, their forefathers, violate the law, statute, commandments of our power, Yahweh, man. All right. And then on top of that, the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Judah, so-called Negroes, Benjamin, so-called West Indians, Levi, so-called Haitians. When Yahushua was put on the cross, all right, y'all said, what? Let his blood be upon us. That's in Matthew 27, man. All right, and that's one the main reason why our people in low safety gain suffering, man. But the good news is, according to Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, is that the curse will come upon us going on to these heathen, especially Esau. People called Caucasians. That's why you see them in the streets, homeless and everything. Nations begin to hate America, want to nuke America, man. He's just going down, man. His women's not liking him. All right. So, one of the things people think is that what they lack knowledge is the elections. And our people think that their popular vote counts. Which is don't, man. Your vote don't count, man. The people that make the votes out of the United States Electoral College, man. That's why, like in the year 2000, the president for 2000, Bush got off 2001, but the election of 2000, even though particularly the state of Florida, our people had voted for who was that run up against George Bush? If I'm not mistaken, it was Al Gore, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it was a Democrat. So majority of Jakes in Florida, they didn't vote for Bush, man. But they rigged the electoral college, elected George Bush Jr. as the president. Anyway, all those presidents and all that stuff is being selected years ahead of who gonna be in office, man. So your popular vote don't count, man. All right, so it says right here, it said the electoral college abide the letter established by the United States Constitution, constituted every 4 years for sole purpose of electing the president and vice president of the United States. All right, so there you go. It says, and I'm gonna go down here a little bit. It says, let Carter since a matter of ongoing debate, with some defending it and others calling for abolition. Supporters for electric cargo that is fundamental to American federalism. They require Canada to appeal to votes outside large cities, increase political influence in small states, discourage excessive growth of political party, and preserve the two-party system. And makes the electoral outcome appear more legitimate than that nationwide popular vote. See that? Opponents of the electric cargo that it could result in a person become president, even though an opponent got more votes, which occurred in 2 of the 5 presidential elections from 2000 to 2016. It caused the candidate to focus their campaign disproportionately in a few swing states while ignoring most in areas of country is allocation of electoral college votes get sentenced in less popular states. That's a woman has more 4 times the voting power of those in popular states in California. See that? All right, so you know your vote don't count anyway. You got you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American. You got no business voting for heathens anyway. And that's in Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Man, you should basically you should put a man from among your people above you, man. All right, not no heathens, man. So it says no Edomites, so it says George Bush and Barack Obama. You know. And that's why, you know, one of the reasons why the Most High jacking up you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. Now, because you had put Barack Obama, well, you cast your, even though your vote didn't count, but you chose Barack Obama to be your king, man. The Most High got upset. All right, so that's why you know, one of the reasons why he knocking you off, man. You know. Because you put a Hamite in office. No, Barack Obama's not our people, man. All right, but we have this thing called predictive programming. Now, Lex Luthor. Now, what is Donald Trump? Donald Trump is a millionaire, wealthy man. You know, as far as I know, he might be worth more than millions. I don't know. You know, I don't keep up with that mess. All right, but anyway, Donald Trump is a wealthy man. What is Lex Luthor? A wealthy man. All right, so you got predictive program that Esau put in his movies and his cartoons of what's gonna happen in the future. All right, so in this instance, Lex Luthor represents Donald Trump. All right, it says right here, it said Lex Luthor in the 3 times he was elected U.S. president. It said DC convict Lex Luthor has on 3 occasions become president of the United States, and here what's happened. All right, so Lex Luthor is a man of many talents of world DC. He possesses genius level IQ, which Donald Trump don't. It said right here, is a successful businessman and inventor. So, you know, but Donald Trump's a successful businessman, you know, inventor. All right, it said all the assets are important to come to politics. The world has provided with such big as a accomplishment. All right, it says the power crazed criminal mastermind has been elected president. Like I said multiple times, various stories, but who in the right man will vote for a known super villain? All right, right. It said who will vote for? All right, it show you right. Who's power crazy? Esau, man. All right, Esau, according to the the book of Obadiah, and you can see it right here. It said perhaps the biggest story involved Lex Luthor, the president, was one that took place in DC Comics shortly after the turn of the century. All right, so you know, there you go, man. All right, and you can read that more yourself. But just showing you, man, how they put this stuff in the cartoons and the comics. All right, let you know who they're gonna put in office in the future, man. You know. All right, and then make a disclaimer that I do not own DC Comics or the DC animation. It's owned by Warner Brothers. All right, I was just using this for edification or basically educational reason, you know, not entertainment. All right, you can see right here. This is a old clip of a Justice League cartoon. All right.
Too long as it is. They couldn't see the beauty. No imagination. They'd rather fight. Even this wasn't enough for you, was it? You had to have it all. Now we're on the brink of a war that could destroy the whole planet. Could have been so perfect. Paradise. And I let it get this far because of the law.
See that? He said we're on the brink of war. It was start the whole planet talking about thermonuclear destruction, man. All right. So you know this they know it, man. These guys that make these cartoons, man. You know, 'cause Trump is that man. The Most High uses to bring you know, the nation, eat them down, man. All right. He said what? Bring down the war. Get this. All So everybody getting ready to shoot missiles on America, man. All right. Let me see, Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 51, I think. Let me just put this word in and see. Alright, it says Jeremiah 51:2, it said, and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land for their day of trouble. They should be against her round about. And will defend other nations, man, ready to shoot missiles on America, man. Alright. Shall empty her land. Alright. Okay. So it's talking about America, man. Talking about the thermonuclear missiles. Alright. Go right here. It says what? Revelation. Yes, 17. Get that. 17:1. Let's see. Let's see what I'm looking for. You know what? I got something better. Hold on. Oh. It says what? Revelation 18 and 17. I'm sorry, 16. No, sorry, 15. So Revelation 18 and 15. The merchant of these things which were made rich by her to stand off far off for the fear of torment, weeping. Right, the nation getting rich off America. All right. As saying, at last, the great city that was clothed in fine linen, of purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. All right. For 1 hour such great riches come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors and many that trade by the sea stood far off and cried, and they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? All right. It says, and they cast dust in their heads and cried, weeping well, and saying, alas, the great city wherein were made rich, and all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costing for 1 hour she is made desolate. All right, so this is like the key words, right? Revelation 18:18, and they cried and they saw the smoke of her burning. All right, it's talking about destruction of America, man. All right, so you know these cartoons, man. These guys read the cartoons, man. They, you know, Freemasons and stuff like that. They know, you gotta know the scriptures, man. You get into the entertainment world and stuff. They say he couldn't have enough. All right, that's in talking about Lex Luthor, that's in Obadiah. Alright. Obadiah. These all can't have enough, man. It said Obadiah 1:5. It said, if these come to thee, or robbers come by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they have enough? If great gatherers come to thee, will not they leave some great? Right, Esau's greedy, man. Esau greedy, and Superman represents, basically he represents Yahweh Shai. All right, that's who Superman represents. And Yahushua is what? The captain of, leader of well, most, Yahweh is the king, but Yahushua is what? His representative, man. He's the captain of basically of Israel, man. The captain of the 144,000, the elect and the angels. All right, because it says what that he should be taken down, man. All right, it's in let's see. All right, because it says, well, the saints gonna take the kingdom. All right, and so, all right. It said Daniel chapter 7 verse 18. It said, but the saints are the most. The saints are the Israelites. You read that Deuteronomy 33. 1 through 5. It said, but the saints are the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, forever, and forever. All right. So, right here. So, who's taking down Lex Luthor? This symbol, Lex Luthor, represents Esau. Superman represents Israel. Represents Yahushua. All right.
And the will of the people. The people? This is all their fault. And they're going to burn for it. Burn! You're nothing but a mad dog now, are you? Ooh, a threat. But this old dog still has a future. There are at least 6 different ways I can stop you right now. But they all involve deadly force, don't they? And you don't do that. No, you need me. You wouldn't be much of a hero without a villain. And you do love being a hero, don't you? The cheering children, the swooning women. You love it so much, it's made you my most reliable accomplice. Accomplice? What do you... You could have crushed me any time you wanted. And it wasn't the law or the will of the people that stopped you. It was your ego. Being a hero was too important to you. You're as much responsible for this as I am. So go ahead, fix it somehow, put me on trial, lock me up, but I'll beat it. And then we'll start the whole thing. You're as much responsible for this as I am. So go ahead, fix it somehow, put me on trial, lock me up.
See, they said, put me on trial, lock me up. Like I said, it sounds like he's not troubled like other men. Right.
But I'll beat it, and then we'll start the whole thing all over again. I did love being a hero, but if this is where it leads, I'm done with it. No! Thanks. Do you smell something? To be done.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
See that? He said I'm great. All right. So, there's like took the kingdom, man. Brought down, Yahushua that Yahushua, the 104,000 angels that brought down Esau, man. All right, so right here it says 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 9. All right, let's show you the predictive program they put in these now my computer froze down, man. Oh man. But anyway, man, the point is that all this stuff, now is working. Okay. It says what's, damn. This is all good, man. All right, but the point is, man, that your vote don't count, man. All right, people put who they want in office, man, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, cast your vote in your true power, Yahweh, man. And his son, Yahweh, shot one everybody. Instantly call Jesus, man. You know, repent. You know, repent. You know, try to exert the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability, man. And you know, while we wait on Yahweh, man, you know, take care of our business, man. Let's get into the scriptures more. Let's discipline ourselves with law, statute, commandments. Let's clean our people up. You know, spiritually. You know, get back into our language, our customs. You know, while we handle that, hey, you know, Yahweh is coming, man, to take this man Esau down, the so-called Caucasian down, man. You know, so you know, Shalom.